Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a food diary as well as a grocery haul. So I've never made a food diary before, but I wanted to come here and tell you about my health and wellness journey. So I mentioned in a previous grocery haul that I'm on a specific type of program, and due to reasons that I'm not a doctor or anything, I'm not going to be mentioning the name of the program just yet, but I do want to tell you what I've been doing so far and my struggles and my success as well. So this program has a detox portion of it, which means that it's going to flush out all of the bad stuff in my body. So it's going to flush out sugar, fast food, or any type of carbs, any bad stuff. In order to do that, I can only eat protein, fruits, and vegetables. Now that sounds amazing because that's exactly why I signed up for this. But there's a problem. It's really hard because they don't want me to eat anything with oil. And that's with canola oil, soybean oil, palm oil, any freaking oil you can think of. It's in there. As well as avocado oil, coconut oil, any oil. So I thought, okay, that won't be too bad. But since I'm all about quick and easy meals, I usually just eat like any frozen meals, and I could not believe how much foods have oil in it. Whether it's like frozen food or like food like in the boxes on the shelves, everything has oil in it. So that is what made it very difficult. That was one thing. And then the second thing is I always felt hungry. So I'm supposed to have a minimum of 500 calories and up, which is normal. That's what you're supposed to have, up like more than 500 calories. But I found out I wasn't eating enough because I wasn't sure what I could have. And another thing is, it's like you have to eat very specific foods. So not just protein, fruits, and vegetables. This program was invented by NASA. So they scan your hand for 20 minutes, and the scan is supposed to figure out what foods are working for you, what foods are not, and what your health is targeting. So for instance, the scan found out that I'm having a lot of problems with my pancreas and my spleen because I found out I have initial diabetes, which can be reversed. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So they printed out a list of all the protein and all the fruits and all the vegetables I can have. And if I still have it, I will see if I can put it in the video. It's very limited on what you can have, and that is what's really annoying, because people know that salmon is really good and healthy for you, but I couldn't have that. That's not one of the proteins I can have. So another thing, they have specific terms for protein. So they have turf and surf. So turf is land protein, meaning that's animal. And then surf is seafood protein, so fish and all that. Which is cute, you know, I like that. So another thing that I had to do was I had to be very specific, like I said, with my foods. Example, lunchtime, I would have a turkey sandwich with some veggies and an orange. That was lunch. Dinner time, I would have mahi-mahi with an apple and with some veggies. Now, I can't have the exact same Sorry, my camera cut off. So I can't have the exact same protein fruit. So the next day I would have to have chicken, grilled chicken, let's say a strawberry. And then for dinner, I would have to have crab with a watermelon, let's say. If I wanted to have the turkey and the mahi-mahi again, I would have to wait till the following day. So let's say on Monday I had the turkey and the tuna Monday, and then Tuesday I had the grilled chicken and crab. On Wednesday I can have the mahi-mahi and the turkey sandwich. Same thing with fruit. I can't mix fruit. So I know how I used to have blueberries and strawberries together. You can't do that. You can have one or the other. So that was annoying. There's like very like specific things I can and can't do, and it's very strict for the first 40 days. So that diet I was just telling you about, it's the detox stage. So the detox stage is for 40 days only. And it doesn't sound like a lot of days, but I'm telling you, it felt like forever. Now, I'm going to be honest, I failed this stage terribly. Because I was so hungry, and I know the difference now between hungry and bored. I'm very intuitive with my body, so I know that. And before I tell you why I failed, I know I'm gonna get asked this question. Well, what are you supposed to eat when you're hungry? You're only supposed to have vegetables. That's it. Vegetables only. And that's great and all, but then there's gonna be a time, which there was, then I don't want to eat vegetables. You know, I want to have a snack. I want to eat something that tastes good, that tastes like real food. And I'm not saying vegetables is not real food, but it's not as filling as, let's say, a taco from Taco Bell, which I will get to that now. I failed the first stage because I was so hungry, because I wanted real food. One day I decided to go to Taco Bell, and it went downhill from there, because since I had that one day of real food, I never wanted to go back to that diet again. You know, I wanted to continue eating real food. The whole point of this diet is so that I can stop having those really bad food choices and turn it into a lifestyle choice. Turn them into good and healthy food habits. It's the whole reason why I paid for this program. But considering I cheated so many times, and it wasn't just the Taco Bell, I was craving so much chocolate. I don't know why. And I hated doing this, but I would spend so much money on chocolate. I'm not even kidding. I would go to CVS and buy so many of the Lindt milk chocolate bars. I would spend at least $40 on chocolate. And I would do this for 3 weeks until I was over it. And that's really bad. You know, I am technically a diabetic, so I can't be having all that sugar and all that fast food. So I have been really struggling with this diet, and I want to make it through. You know, I want to be able to do all the stages and not like fail. So I told my wellness coach, which those are like the staff members there, I told them I want to start over. And for a long time, I was lying to them about my weight. That's another thing I forgot to mention. This program wants me to weigh myself every day, and I hate doing that so much, because no one wants to look at the scale and see the number that you can't stand. So I've been told I don't look like it, So, as I mentioned before, I was going to be honest about my weight. I don't look like it, but I am 305 pounds, 305. It is my heaviest, and my thinnest was 140. So, I really went off the scales. And I have been ashamed of my weight since I was 13. Now, when I used to be 140, I used to think I was so heavy because I got bullied by it. My bullies told me I was too fat and I wouldn't be accepted into society. And when I look back at photos of me at that weight, I couldn't believe how thin I was. But my mind and those bullies made me believe that I was really fat. And now, looking at myself, now I can say I'm fat. And I'm not looking for pity. But now I can tell the difference between 140 and 300. Never in my life did I think I was going to get this heavy. I tried so hard my entire life to not get this heavy. But there comes a point where you're done tired. You're just tired of doing all these diets and looking at the scale all the time and feeling bad for yourself. So the mistake I made was to not care. I stopped looking at I stopped looking at the scale. I stopped depriving myself from food. And I just did whatever I wanted. And that is what caused me to go into the 200 range. Now, I know I did this to myself. I'm not blaming anybody. I did it to myself. I get that. But I want to be healthy and I want to stop revolving my life around food. I am so tired of it. Every couple months, I'll try a new diet and I'll have to keep reminding myself that I'm not healthy and that I'll never be those thin people. But that's on me because I didn't want to put in the work. And that's what I realized. I have to put into the work. I have to put work into this. So I wanted to come here and tell you all about it, about my journey, about my struggles with this program. It's a lot. And I hate that I spent so much money on this program. I spent $1,600. And dumb Gabby had to pay it in full because I don't like paying payments. So I spent a lot of money just to fail. So I sat down with my life coach and I explained that I have been lying to you and to myself, and I feel so ashamed. And they told me to not feel ashamed, and that negative emotions can also lead into binging, into cravings. I also learned that when they told me not to have oil in my foods, it wasn't just my foods. It was also like products like skincare, makeup, hair, all of that absorbs into your body, which I knew that. But what I didn't know is that the lotion, let's say lotion. The lotion absorbs into your bloodstream. That I did not know. I did not know that. So I did learn a few more things. But, sorry, my arm's hurting. But it's still difficult. I have, I'm looking down at my notebook right now because this program has their own commandments, which I'm going to show you. To my friends about this program. It sounds stressful, and it is. it is really stressful. So now, since I failed the detox stage, technically I'm in the lose it stage. So that's an additional 20 days of another type of diet I have to do. I have no idea what that is because I accidentally did a no call no show with my life coach. So I'm gonna have to figure this out next time. So next time in the second food diary I make, I can tell you. But that's it so far. I mean, I wanted to be honest about my journey. It's such a struggle because I really just want to be like done with this. I want to be done with this weight problem. My goal weight is to be 110. I don't know why I want to be that number. I think it's because I've never been that number before. So I know I have to go to the gym. I have to eat. I have to have a specific diet for me. But I've always been, my God. So I think I've told you I have anxiety. So I always feel like people are looking at me in the gym. Don't know why, but I do. And that is why I really don't go to the gym. But I know that's all in my head. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'm hoping that we can help each other out in this type of journey, because I know I'm not the only one struggling with this. I'm hoping that we can give each other tips and that you can come along with this journey and see how I do, and then hopefully I can help someone out too. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next food diary. Bye everyone.
Look at this. I got your package. You're about to do business with me this time. I don't understand. What's not to understand? I want more. You understand that? We have an agreement, character. Changing the defined terms of agreement is something we just don't do. You told me to get a kid. Not a problem. I've done that for people before. And I have history with this bitch of a mom. So there's no better guy for the job. But what you did tell me is that I'd be walking to the middle of a goddamn horror movie. Oh, this is funny. Oh, yeah. 3 of my guys got turned into match sticks last night by a dude on a motorcycle with his head on fire.